Hello and welcome to Tech Tips and Tricks from Todd. Here's today's question. I heard from somebody that says, I heard that there have been some updates to the Mac version of the Smart Notebook. What is new? Well, let's take a look. First off, there are some new tools for the toolbar. The first one you see here is called the Clear Ink button. And when you use this, it clears only the ink from a page. So anytime you use the pen or the pen tool from the toolbar and you draw on the screen, when you click the Clear Ink button, it's only the ink that gets erased. Any other text or graphics that is on your screen remains intact. This is a great tool if you've designed some kind of an activity where you ask the students to come in and write something on a notebook page. You can then simply hit the Clear Ink button and then ask another student to come up and try another option. The next tool, as you can see here, is the Smart Exchange button. When you click on the Smart Exchange button in the toolbar, your browser will open and it automatically takes you to the Smart Exchange website. This way it's very quick and easy to find lessons for the Smart Notebook. That way you don't have to close the notebook software, start up your browser, navigate to the Smart Exchange, and this just makes it a whole lot easier. The next new tool is something called the calligraphy pen. You'll see that the calligraphy pen allows you to draw with a little bit of style. I'll choose a pen here, and as you can see, as you move around on the screen, it kind of gives you a calligraphy effect. If you're like me and you don't have such great handwriting, this can actually help you style your handwriting and make it look a little bit nicer and have a little more interest. So these are three new tools for the toolbar. There are also some new gestures that you can use in the Smart Notebook. By taking your finger and swiping in either direction on the notebook page in an unused area, you can actually navigate forward and backward through your notebook. Watch this. I'm going to take my finger and swipe across the page. And here you see I went back to the previous page. Now I'll swipe in the other direction, and this takes me back to the page that I came from. So simply touching and swiping your finger across an empty portion of the page allows you to navigate through your notebook file. You can also click or touch an object on the screen, and you can swipe it across the screen, and watch what happens when I do that with the ball. So you see how the ball coasts across the screen and bounces off the sides of the screen. So we'll let you experiment with that and come up with some other creative uses for that feature. The last new thing in the Mac version is something that has been available for Windows users for a long time. Over here in the lower left-hand corner, you'll see a checkbox labeled Auto Hide. When you click that button and then click on the page, you'll see that the left-hand pane automatically hides itself. So that way your students aren't looking at the pages and kind of going ahead of you in the class. So that is the auto hide button. One little bit of advice I have for using the auto hide checkbox, that is to leave this turned off when you're generating a lesson. Then when you're ready to present the lesson, turn it on, and that left-hand pane won't be there to distract you. To bring it back, simply click back once again on the Pages pane or any of these other tabs, and then uncheck the Auto Hide button. Well, that's today's Tech Tips and Tricks from Todd. Tune back in to see what else I have for you.